Hellboy. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Hellboy today, like I promised in my Spawn video. And I had to do like a bunch of research about Hellboy, like my god. And I had to find so many pages online, like oh my god, this was hell. No pun intended, actually. So, let's begin. Hellboy was created by Mike Mignola and first appeared in this Italian book, but then came to the US as a San Diego Comic-Con comic in August of 1993. But this version of Hellboy is very different than the one we're used to. And he wasn't read until his second appearance of December of the same year. Kind of like with the Incredible Hulk, who first appeared as gray, but then in his second appearance is now green. In March of 1994, there was a 4-issue miniseries called Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, published by Dark Horse Comics. And this is the one that we're going to cover today, since that one did start the main Hellboy series, where we learn about his origin and everything. So, without further ado, let's get this started. It was December 23rd. 1944. Inside of an abandoned church were a group of soldiers led by a man named George Whitman. And with them are a trio from the British Paranormal Society, which those three are named Professor Malcolm Frost, Trevor Bruinholm, also known as Professor Broom, and Lady Cynthia, where they stood and watched in the north coast of Scotland, and discuss about the Nazis' alliance with a mad monk named Grigory Rasputin. I probably butchered the first one. That they wanted to summon something so powerful that they can win World War II. My god, these bastards wanted to win so badly. But what ended up happening was a little baby demon that was summoned. Professor Broom decided to adopt and raise the little baby demon and named him Hellboy. Oh man, look at this group photo right here. This was even adapted in the first Hellboy movie, which we will talk about that later in the video after we're done with this issue. Decades has passed after the events of World War II. We see Hellboy all grown up and looking badass. Anyways, Broom has been missing and the whole world thinks he's dead. Broom wanted to tell Hellboy about something, but only one problem. Broom said he can't remember. But however, he finally remembered something where he went recently. He went to the Arctic and found a very old frozen ruined temple that is called the Yangkor, and in it was a statue of a horrifying looking creature and a human in front of it, and the statue of the human looks slightly familiar. I wonder who could that be? When Professor Broom was wiping, an eye opened and everything turned yellow. He was having like some kind of breakdown, and then Hellboy was trying to calm him down. After that, Hellboy was looking at the window and it looks like there are some raining frogs. Professor Broom freaks out and he ran away. Hellboy was wondering if he's okay, but it seems like the frog has already killed him. Hellboy went to go after the frog, and once he was in a dark room, the frog jumped on him. Oh wait, I mean a big monster frog. It bit Hellboy's arm.
Was that the bite of 87?
And rolled over its tongue to his arm to the point where he punched it. His left hand looks like he has the same spot as Professor Broom has. The frog monster jumped on Hellboy again and rolled its tongue all over again, but this time in his right arm. Hellboy swings the frog monster and hit it with a sarcophagus. After all that, the frog monster tried to escape by jumping through a bathroom window, and Hellboy was like, hell nah.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Hellboy shoots the frog monster to the point where the frog monster's skin started to fall off and turn into bones. So Hellboy calls the head office of the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. Wow, that's a mouthful. That Professor Broom is the founder of. He tells them that he's okay, but he did tell them the sad news about what happened to Professor Broom. And the story ends with an old lady and a shadowy figure. That the old lady said it's done, meaning that they were the reason why Professor Broom was killed by the frog monster. Then she mentions like some kind of promise, and then the mystery man said, yes, Emma, very soon. Wow. Not gonna lie, I really like the start of this series. Even though that this isn't Hellboy's true appearance, it is a great start for the series itself. The Hellboy comics were so successful, it got 2 of the best live-action movies starring Ron Perlman, yes, the guy who played as Slade and the Lich King, and writer and director Guillermo del Toro. I really loved these Hellboy movies when I was a kid, especially the first one. There is another Hellboy movie that wasn't directed by Del Toro, and Yeah, a lot of Hellboy fans really hated that movie. Hell, no pun intended, the 2019 movie really bombed at the box office. Yeah, this is probably the worst Hellboy movie ever made. And I haven't even watched it, nor that I have any interest of watching it. Okay, are there any other Hellboy projects I'm missing? Oh yeah, the Hellboy animated movies where the art style looks like the same guy who did Spectacular Spider-Man. Alright, that has to be it, right? So anyways, before we finish this video, here are some Hellboy reading recommendations according to fans, and I'm out. Peace.